Jealousy during grief is one of those emotions people don't talk about enough, but it's incredibly real. When you're grieving, your world has been altered in a way that feels unfair. So when you look around and you see people whose lives are still intact, you can stir up jealousy in ways that feel confusing or even shameful. You might have thoughts like, why do they still have their person? Why does their life get to feel normal? Why am I the one carrying this? That doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you human. Grief is rooted in love, and jealousy in this context often comes from a deep awareness of what you've lost. You're not just missing someone, you're missing the version of life where things felt safer, fuller, or more certain. But there's also another layer. Grief can isolate you. When others laugh, plan, or move forward, it can feel like you've been left behind. And that gap can turn into resentment or jealousy, not because you don't want happiness for others, but because you're hurting while they're not. And sometimes the jealousy isn't even about people. It can be about your past self who didn't carry this pain, the future you thought you'd have, the normalcy you didn't realize you'd lose. What matters most is how you hold that feeling. Instead of pushing it away or judging yourself, try meeting it with honesty. For instance, you can say to yourself, I feel jealous because I'm hurting and something meaningful was taken from me. And here's the hopeful part, this feeling won't always be this sharp. Over time, the jealousy often shifts. It doesn't disappear overnight, but it softens into something quieter, something more like longing than pain. You may still notice what others have, but it won't cut as deeply. And you'll begin to find moments, small at first, where your life feels like it belongs to you again. Grief changes you, yes, but it doesn't take away your ability to feel peace, connection, or even joy again. Those things come back differently, more gently, but they do come back. And one day you may find yourself able to look at someone else's happiness without it hurting as much, and even feel a flicker of hope for your own. Not because you've forgotten your loss, but because you've learned how to carry it.